Hello, friends. We are starting with a new chapter that is occupational health, and today we are going to learn about the measures for prevention of occupational diseases. This lecture is extremely important as many questions are asked from this topic. So let's get started. The various measures for prevention of occupational diseases are medical measures, engineering measures, and legislation measures. We will learn about each in detail. So first is medical measures. Medical measures include pre-placement examination. That is, before hiring anyone, we first need to check if the person is fit for the job. This is called as pre-placement examination. It includes physical examination and relevant investigation. The goal is simple, that is to have a right person for the right job, also called as ergonomics. It is the foundation for efficient occupational health services. The second is periodical examination. Some diseases, they take time to develop, like hearing loss or lung diseases. So we need to keep checking the workers regularly. This could be once a year or more frequently depending upon the type of work they do. Recognition of disease in time is necessary to cure the disease. The next is medical and healthcare services. It is the basic healthcare services which is provided to the worker and his family. First aid services should be provided whenever necessary, which can reduce the suffering and disability. Timely immunization should be given whenever necessary. ESIS also provide basic medical care to the worker and his family. Next is notification. Some diseases require notification to higher authorities under the Factories Act for taking necessary steps for the control, investigation of the situation. The next is supervision of working environment. So frequent visit by the physician has to be given to the working place to know about the environment like the temperature, lighting, ventilation, humidity, noise, space per worker, air pollution and sanitation which may have an ill effect on the health of the worker. Night work, shift work, weightlifting should also be observed. Next is maintenance of record. Proper record should be maintained for the planning, development and efficient operation of the services. The last measure is health education and counseling. Workers should be educated for the correct use of protective devices like mask, gloves, apron and boots. Hand washing, paring the nails, bodily cleanliness also need to be explained. Education can be given by chart, handbills or posters. The next measure is the engineering measures, which include the design of building, good housekeeping, general ventilation and mechanization. So in the design of building, the type of floor, walls, height, ceiling, roof, doors, windows should properly be constructed before the start of the occupation. Change cannot be done afterwards. Then next is good housekeeping. Attention should be given to general cleanliness, ventilation, lighting, washing, food arrangement. Dust should be cleaned by vacuum or by wet agents. We have to keep the equipments clean. The right thing should be placed in the right place. Also, general ventilation is very important. There has to be provision for fresh air to enter and air from the room to move out. Sufficient space should be provided to each worker for comfortable working. Good ventilation, it decreases the airborne hazards, especially the dust and gases. Mechanization of the plant is also very important to reduce the direct contact with the harmful substances. In this way, diseases like dermatitis can be prevented. The another important measure is substitution, which means replacement of a harmful material by a harmless one. Example, white phosphorus can be replaced by phosphorus sesquisulfide in match industry. Zinc and iron paints may be used in place of lead paints. Also, the dust need to be removed by wet cleaning and exhaust fans. There are some machineries like grinding machinery that should be enclosed to stop the pollution of air. The other measure is the places where offensive processes is occurring that should be isolated to save the other workers' exposure. Certain operations may be done at night shift. So this is called as isolation. The next is protective devices. Devices like respirators, earplugs, ear muff, helmet, safety shoes, aprons, gumboots, green goggles should be used by the worker for their safety. The last and important measure is monitoring environment. So permissible limit for the dust and gases in the air should be monitored periodically. Also, other factors need to be monitored by the doctor and the engineer jointly, like the heat, ventilation and lighting. The next is legislation measures. So for the protection of workers engaged in different occupation, the government has employed certain laws like the Factories Act 1948, ESIS, that is Employees State Insurance Act 1948, Mines Act, Minimum Wages Act and Maternity Benefit Act. There are many others as well. So these laws and rules, they provide legal safety and aid to the worker and the family in the form of leave with wages, financial aid or definitive hours of working, ergonomics, ban on child labor, medical benefit, sickness benefit, maternity benefit, also the disability benefit, funeral expenses and rehabilitation facilities. So with this, we have come to an end of this lecture. If you found this video helpful, like it, share it with others and subscribe for more.